a really good article off of NBA.com where they pulled 39 rookies and they asked them 7 different questions. Here's what I want to lead off with, even though it was at the bottom of the article, because I think it's pretty telling about where the younger millennial demographic stands on a lot of key players in the NBA. Who is your favorite player in the league? If you had to take a guess, it would probably be LeBron James, and he is number 1. But what I thought was interesting is the names that were not on this list. Russell Westbrook is number 2. Kawhi Leonard, a ton of respect, number 3. James Harden, number 4. Kevin Durant is at number 5. Shocking. Draymond Green, number 5. Shocking. Anthony Davis at number 7. And Kyrie is all the way down at number 8. My own personal opinion, I'm surprised that Kyrie Irving is so far down. I'm surprised Anthony Davis is on the list because he can't stay healthy. I'm surprised that Draymond Green is at number 5 and Kevin Durant is not higher. And lastly, I'm surprised. James Harden is fine. I think Kawhi getting a lot of respect is really cool in my eyes. No Stephen Curry on this list, which tells you that a lot of these NBA players, a lot of NBA rookies, either are going to be gunning for him or don't necessarily obviously don't view him as one of their favorite players, but there's more to it. You know, like it's like peeling an onion. There's layer after layer. The opening layer could be your favorite player, but what else is behind it? I think it's a lack of respect, and I think it's a lot of rookies that are gunning for him, want to D him up, and also just want to dunk on him. Speaking of, who wins Rookie of the Year? Dennis Smith Jr. of the Dallas Mavericks at 25.7. He's going to be a recurring theme. Lonzo Ball at 20% and Markelle Fultz at 17%. This is arguably one of the closest percentages that you are going to see in this poll. Best career, here's where it got interesting. Lonzo Ball and Jason Tatum at 18.4, and then just about 8 percentage points lower, Josh Jackson of the Phoenix Suns, Dennis Smith Jr., De'Aaron Fox. Another thing that was surprising to me, Jason Tatum wasn't in Rookie of the Year for the top 3. A lot of these I'm going to be doing the top 3 or top 5, depending on how they are. But Jason Tatum was spectacular in Vegas. So it's surprising that he's up there for best career, but not Rookie of the Year. And remember, this is a Rookie of the Year last season where Ben Simmons was injured and Malcolm Brogdon, really fine player, won the award with 10.5-ish points per game. So although we're seeing the rookie stock class go up, it's just surprising to me that Jason Tatum is there right now, wasn't in Rookie of the Year. And De'Aaron Fox, this is one of the only times that you're going to see him, surprisingly, on this list at 7.9% at number 5 for best career. Biggest steal in the draft. I found this to be really interesting. Donovan Mitchell at 18, roughly 19%. Utah, the Jazz, via Louisville, 6'3", has a wingspan of about, I believe, 6'10". Boy, does he have handles. Boy, can he shoot. And boy, is he a creative finisher when he's getting to the bucket. He's going to be fun to watch, especially with the void that has to be filled with Gordon Hayward serving as a shooting guard, depending on how they line up. I know Gordon is more of a small forward with his size and the small ball era that we have. Dennis Smith Jr. at 13.5. John Collins from Wake Forest, about 6'9", and really a high-flying 6'9", loves to dunk on people, embraces contact, and has soft touch in the post. Jordan Bell, arguably viewed as one of the biggest steals of the draft. Surprised that he's at number 4. A guy the Chicago Bulls could have drafted if they didn't trade him in the Lauri Markkanen deal. And Kyle Kuzma with the Lakers at 9.5% stand up for Utah, the Utah Utes. Most athletic rookie running away is Dennis Smith Jr. at 43.6%. A 48-inch vertical, which tied Wilt Chamberlain. And I believe that was at Lakers camp, but still, we saw him impress in the offseason as well. Terrence Ferguson is a really, really interesting prospect. 6'7", high flyer at 12.8%. But as athletic as he is, and I know this is going to come off as a surprise to some, but watch the tape on him. He reminds me a lot of Sean Livingston. Because of his size, because he is a big guard, he's going to be posting up a lot of the smaller guards. Even a guy that we named previously in Donovan Mitchell. If Donovan Mitchell is going up against a guy like Terrence Ferguson, he's going to post him up routinely over and over and over again. And because of his size and his wingspan, he's just going to shoot over a lot of dudes. Let's see. And then most athletic rookie, John Collins. Big on the alley-oops, great pick-and-roll player as well. Best shooting rookie, Luke Kennard, Detroit Pistons, shooting on and off the court, recently breaking up with Savannah Chrisley, unfortunately. 48.6% via Duke, of course. Malik Monk via Kentucky, big shots in March Madness. And Terrence Ferguson at 10.8%. Wrapping up through this, best defender, Josh Jackson of the Phoenix Suns, Jordan Bell of the Golden State Warriors, and Donovan Mitchell. Josh Jackson, where the hell is he on a lot of these lists? Rich Rookie is the best playmaker, running away Lonzo Ball. We know that he has the passing flair of a Rajon Rondo and already a better shooting touch than Rajon Rondo, also very lengthy. Markelle Fultz is in there, and then Juwan Evans, De'Aaron Fox, Dennis Smith. What will be the biggest adjustment for you playing in the NBA? Not running away necessarily, but physicality and then speed or pace of the game. This is the hampering that college coaches have, and is somewhat of a downfall, is that they slow it down. It's not a free way of playing like it is in the NBA, so I understand that. What is the most important skill you need to develop? Lastly, shooting. 38.5%, ball handling 12.8%, basketball IQ/mentality, and then the rest. Shooting is the most integral part of the small ball era. If you have 4 guys that can shoot, you could throw out a Zaza, for example, with Golden State, and just put him at the 5, have him be your screener, and just play a little bit more physical. But shooting is the essence of the NBA in 2017. If you can't shoot in a lot of ways, at least from the mid-range, you're not going to be playing. That's why you see a lot of tall guys coming into the league. I know I mentioned Lauri Markkanen, but that's why you see a lot of these tall guys can stretch the defenses, can open up lanes for a lot of guards as well. So to no surprise, I agree with that one. Most important skill you need to develop, shooting. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below on what stood out to you and what you think is a weakness for some of these players that they could certainly improve on. Get at me on Twitter, @Strom, and subscribe to TYT Sports.